Bank fraud, corruption, Rolex watches and lavish holidays. Today we're taking a trip to Newcastle upon Tyne, where the Rolex gang operated sophisticated scams to defraud companies out of thousands of pounds, which the gang blew on holidays, nights out, designer clothes and of course Rolex watches, all of which they posted across social media. Welcome to Fin Crime Files. On this channel I'll be posting content discussing stories of corruption, fraud, money laundering and anything fin crime. If that sounds like something you're interested in, please subscribe and like these videos, it really does help me out. Let's get started. Today's story takes us to Newcastle upon Tyne. Located in the northeast of England on the River Tyne, Newcastle is known for its bustling nightlife, beautiful beaches and stunning architecture. Historically, the city was dependent on its port and its status as one of the world's largest shipbuilding and repair centres. Nowadays, the city's economy comes from finance, retail, education, tourism and nightlife. Famous faces from Newcastle include Hollywood actor Charlie Hunnam, singer-songwriter Sam Fender, comedian Ross Noble, and of course TV presenters Ant and Dec, just to name a few. Today's video is about three people: Bilal Abbas, Jordan Hamliton-Thomas and Umair Memon, also known as the Rolex gang. These three lads ran a sophisticated fraud racket. Bilal Abbas worked at the anti-fraud department for Santander Bank. Here, Bilal was able to abuse his position and access personal information and bank details from Santander customers. Bilal would then sell these details to Umair Memon, who would then make purchases over the phone to various jewellery stores and designer clothing stores. Jordan Hamliton-Thomas would then go to these stores posing as Umair Memon's son to collect the goods. The gang purchased jewellery, Rolex watches worth £9,000 each, a Vauxhall caddy van worth £5,000, a jet ski, and apparently they also bought wet look catsuits from Love Honey for some reason. I wonder who ordered that. Or maybe they got one each. Now, what would happen is that after these transactions were made, the victims would contact the bank and these transactions would be identified as fraudulent and the bank would cancel the transactions before the businesses received any of the funds which were used to initially buy the Rolex watches and wet look catsuits. So this of course would leave the businesses targeted out of pocket. It was in April 2018 things came to an end for the Rolex gang after a member of staff at David Summerfield Jewellers in Newcastle's Metro Centre shopping centre became suspicious when Jordan Hamliton-Thomas visited the store 3 days in a row to buy Rolex watches worth more than £14,000. A member of staff contacted the police and when Jordan turned up again, a police officer was waiting. Now, instead of going quietly, Jordan assaulted the police officer and attempted to flee the scene, though later he was caught and arrested. Umair Memon also attended the shopping centre and was arrested nearby after CCTV identified him as an associate of Jordan Hamliton-Thomas. After the lads were arrested, Northumberland police conducted searches of their homes, which led to the recovery of a haul of goods purchased using stolen card details. Pictures were seized from Umair Memon's phone that showed him and Jordan Hamliton-Thomas enjoying extravagant holidays in 5-star hotels, going on shopping sprees, and even pouring champagne over Rolex watches. The case was heard at Newcastle Crown Court on the 17th of February 2021. All three admitted conspiracy to commit fraud. It's estimated the gang fleeced £90,000 out of businesses who were left out of pocket. Bilal Abbas was jailed for 2 years. Umair Memon was jailed for 27 months with a 12-month driving ban after his release after he admitted to unrelated charges of dangerous driving. And Jordan Hamliton-Thomas was jailed for 26 months. Sentencing judge David Gordon said the trio used entirely innocent people's bank details to obtain extremely valuable items. Detective Constable Patrick Norton of Northumberland Police said, "This was a large-scale scam that has left businesses in our region and across the country thousands of pounds out of pocket." Now, this brings us to the end of the case. To me, this is just another story of people wanting to get rich quick and show off on social media. But let me know what you think in the comments. Once again, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you found this interesting, please subscribe and like these videos, it really does help me out. I'll be posting more videos covering cases of fraud, corruption and money laundering on this channel. Till next time, take care.